Hello and welcome everyone back to the Bird Nest. Today is our second video covering decentralized exchanges. Yes, you asked for it. So, DYDX, trading decentralized. Awesome. Today we'll be covering this amazing decentralized exchange, how it works, how to set up. We're going to be connecting a wallet. We're going to be setting it all up and letting you all know how to get started with this amazing exchange. So let's get started. All right, you beautiful people. So DYDX, what is it? DYDX is an exchange that was initially built on Ethereum and now is building their own chain, similar to a layer two, like Optimism, like Polygon. They are making their own chain that is still using Ethereum as the main security layer. However, their own chain has zero gas, so your interaction with it is going to be very easy because there's going to be no transactions you're going to be signing because there's no gas when you trade. It's going to feel like you're on something like Binance, which is pretty awesome. Not only that, they have this gasless onboarding promotion, which means you can deposit from your MetaMask wallet on Ethereum 500 for new users, or at least 500, or at least 1,000 for existing users, and they will pay for your gas fees to get onboarded onto DYDX. So let's get started. Let's go through it a little bit. Why might you want to join DYDX? Well, they have a mobile app now, which is pretty awesome. It's probably the first decentralized exchange with a mobile app. It looks just like an exchange. It works pretty well, and they've been adding assets like crazy. They've been adding all these crypto assets, and it just makes it super easy to trade whatever you want on DYDX. Like they have Tron, Internet Computer, they got Algo, they got Zec, they got Stellar, Thor, UMA, they got all these tokens that you can trade directly on DYDX. If you want to learn a little bit more specifically on all the details that they have an awesome video right here introducing the new DYDX. They share some of the updates. And we'll be covering a little bit what it all includes. So low fees and no gas costs. So the low fees are trading fees, but there's no gas cost, which is pretty awesome. And the low trading fees make it a really accessible exchange. You got fast withdrawals, unlike other platforms, like when you're trading on Optimism or something, they lock your funds for quite a while on a layer two. Here you can withdraw directly to your MetaMask pretty quick and easy. It's lightning quick, as in it's a very fast exchange. It's mobile friendly. There's cross margin available so that you can trade cross margin on the exchange. And it is secure and private because it uses Starkware layer 2 solutions. Starkware uses some technology that is pretty secure. It's safe. It's actually they use a lot of zero knowledge proof technology, which is pretty awesome tech. I won't get into the depths of it. If you guys want me to comment or make a video on zero knowledge proof, drop it in the comments because it's a very advanced topic. Most people just care about trading. So let's cover traders. Trading volume is incredible. There's about 90,000 traders on the platform. There's about 600 million, almost 700 million in open interest in just the last 24 hours. This is traders in the last 24 hours. So we can see that this exchange has been growing ridiculously. They have some incredible backing. If we look at the list of investors here, it's some really, really big names here. Anderson Horowitz, CMS, Polychain, like these are big investors. And that's kind of the main overview on DYDX on why you would want to get started. But let's hop over to the main platform and get set up. So if we hop over here, we can connect wallet. We click, we can see this pop up of all the wallets that are allowed. It's a non KYC exchange, so you don't have to register your face. You don't have to do all that crazy stuff. It's only your wallet. So I'm going to choose MetaMask because that's what I'm using. And you have to verify ownership. A MetaMask link popped up on my MetaMask browser wallet. I accepted, connected, and now you have to verify ownership of the wallet. All you have to do is sign the transaction. So it's going to send a request to me. I get a pop up MetaMask tab right now. You guys can't see the pop-up, but it's just asking me to sign that transaction. So I'm signing, it's verifying, and now it's enabling trading and where I have to sign a second transaction. So this wallet, well, as it says, this wallet has no funds. So I have to try again later, but I can continue with the current wallet that has no funds. So I'll try with this wallet. Otherwise, I will switch to a wallet that has funds. So it looks like it's not letting me use this wallet. Shouldn't be an issue. We will just hop over and use a wallet that has funds so that we can kind of continue this onboarding process. So it's actually a pretty easy way of trading. So now I just switched over to a different wallet with funds, see if it onboards. It doesn't matter. Let's just continue as is. So we can see wallet, this dummy wallet with no funds up here. It's what's been connected, but I haven't completed the onboarding. You're gonna have to complete it. There's only one more step where it essentially allows you to trade. You're signing 2 transactions, which are gonna be permitting you to trade on DYDX. So that's the main thing you have to do. Now that you are essentially onboarded, you can see your portfolio tab here, your margin use, your free collateral, your buying power, your leverage. You can manage your open positions here on this tab. You can see your open orders. You can actually track fees and how much you'd be paying. So for example, if you have a low balance, you're going to be paying 3% fee, or you get a discount, a smaller discount. And the more balance you have on DYDX balance you get more discounts. So what does this mean? It's a little tricky. So DYDX is their native token. The more you hold or the more you stake on their platform, the higher discounts you get. So if you have, for example, VIP and you're staking 5 million DYDX, you're getting a 50% discount on all your fees. As we can see on this side, the fee structure is very, very cheap compared to most exchanges. We can see that makers are 0.2, takers are 0.5, so it's pretty cheap trading fees. And then we have a history of all your previous trades. As we know, this is a new account, so we can't actually track. If we hop over to trade, this is where it gets super interesting because it's a full exchange. We can see on the left side, we got market. You can short, you can long, sell, and buy. You have set order size, leverage. You can set how much leverage you want to use. It's up to 20x leverage. You can switch it over to a slider and pick your preferred leverage type. It's not letting me switch the leverage because I don't have any deposits there or any collateral. There's trading rewards, and you get to earn DYDX tokens for actively trading. So most of the trading rewards are going to compensate almost all your fees, which is pretty cool because you're earning this DYDX token as trading rewards, which is pretty nice. On this side, we got, as we know, the market, we got the order blocks, we got our position. If we were to open one, we can track our open orders, our fills, and payment. So pretty straightforward. We can actually track quite a bit of things. We can use indicators, which is pretty awesome. We could draw on this chart. It's a full trading view chart on the exchange. We can track depth. We can track funding. We can look at details of the specific token we want to trade, like here on Ethereum, what we're trading. So as we can see, it's a really full exchange. We can see the trades that are happening at the moment. We got the order book. So it's, as we can see, a really full exchange. We got market. we got limit orders, and we have stop, stop limit, trailing stop, and take profit limit orders. So we can see it's a very full exchange that includes almost everything you would want as a trader. Um, the biggest and one caveat, it's not available for US citizens. Sorry, if you live in the US, you're not invited to the party. Um, that's too bad because this exchange is really awesome. I do not recommend anyone in the US try to use it, but I've heard that people can use a VPN. I wouldn't recommend it. Funds could get stuck, even though it is a decentralized exchange. Um, why would your funds get stuck? Well, mostly because the IP is going to block, and essentially you're not going to be able to access the website. If you go to Canada one day, you can withdraw your funds and whatever, but just from the US, as a US citizen, you cannot interact with this exchange, which is part of the biggest issue with DYDX at the moment for a lot of users. Um, Moving on with what the exchange has, you go over to rewards. Rewards are from fees, so you can see how much fees you paid, your average open interest, and then your estimated reward. So it has this calculation on how much you participate essentially. And depending on that, it gives you rewards, which is a pretty awesome way to kind of promote usage of the platform. They have trading competitions, which is a fun way to stay engaged. Um, these trading competitions are depending on how well you trade, how well you do. For example, 161% profit loss was the winner. That's great returns. So they're in first place, and how much they earned. So 13,000, 12,000. It's the winners, which is pretty cool. Having these trading competitions can be a great motivation to do well in trading and see how well you're doing, track your progress against others. They have a governance tab, which we can actually see over here for governance and staking. Governance is slightly different. So this is where the decentralized part comes in. For decentralized part, we got the liquidity pool where people can offer liquidity to the exchange. And when you offer liquidity, um, you can earn some interest. So if you offer DYDX tokens, you earn 13%. And if you offer USDC, you earn a certain amount of DYDX tokens every day, though they don't have a clear APR here, which can be a little bit annoying. For the safety pool, though, this is also equivalent to staking your DYDX. Something they haven't activated, which has been talked about, is how much they make in fees can at some point be turned into rewards for DYDX stakers. And this would actually make it very profitable because DYDX is actually one of the biggest exchanges out there in terms of open interest and leverage. We can actually track over here everything they have in terms of their metrics, and we can see just how much it is being used, which is really crazy, just how much DYDX has grown. So we can see volume and revenues. This is the current volume, and we can see how it has had a very steady climb. Volume at 600 billion in May is just crazy considering the overall market, bear market, whatever you want to call it. This volume speaks for itself. DYDX is doing something right. Next, we can track their weekly volume. We can see October was definitely some highs. We can track the most traded assets. Bitcoin and Ethereum are definitely the most traded, but there's definitely been gaps, and certain tokens have had their trading time. Users and total value locked, we can see active users definitely climbed a little bit towards May 8th and 14th, and it's been coming down again a little bit. And we can see unique depositors over time. They've had steady unique depositors. They've been growing the cumulative count, which is the blue here. It just shows that traders are coming, even if they had kind of this peak in August 2021. they've still had a pretty steady stream of unique traders coming into the platform, which is really interesting. Open interest shows how much leverage is active on the platform. We can see it's been pretty high, as in users are active trading on this platform, which is really good to see. We got liquidations and funding rates. So liquidations in the past 30 days. On May 9th and May 11th, we had that big wick in Bitcoin. We had a big sell-off. We had the Luna crash, and we can see a lot of people got liquidated here. Looks like Atom and ETH were some of the most liquidated coins on that day. So as we can see, there's a lot of really good metrics that they share with us in terms of their growth and everything that has been doing well on DYDX. So bringing it back to the exchange, bringing it back to what about you? What can you do? Well, if you are tired of Binance KuCoin, of Binance crashing when there's a market like a sell-off or something, exchanges not letting you withdraw, DYDX is your solution. There will be an affiliate program, and we will be looking into that at the Bird Nest to give you a referral code. Why? Well, because a referral code is going to be a great way for you to have a discount on trading fees. So we're looking out for you guys at the Bird Nest so that you can get discount on trading fees. So look out, we'll tweet, we'll probably put it in the description in this video so that you can get some discount on trading fees and try out this pretty awesome exchange, Decentralized. Again, we don't have any partnership with DYDX. We are not direct involved with them. We're just sharing with you awesome solutions to what is out there currently on DeFi. In the last video, I reviewed GMX, which is a similar exchange. Next video, I will be looking at Perps, another exchange on DeFi where you can find what works for you for trading and what do you like the most. I think DYDX currently is the most complete DeFi exchange out there. They have an app. They have an amazing setup here that everyone can use. One of the founders of DYDX used to work at Coinbase, and essentially what he said is they wanted to make an exchange built for traders, something that traders can use easily and well. I think they have achieved that very well because the overall design of the exchange is great. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you want to learn trading, join the Bird Nest. We have a 7-day trial all the time. Comment, join the Discord. You can always ask questions on the Discord. We're happy to answer your questions. And hey, maybe we will join one of these trading competitions and we'll share the results from the Bird Nest so that everyone can see how well we're trading at the Bird Nest. So thank you guys for joining, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.